Hey folks, John Ferguson Smart here. Here's a question I got in one of my live coaching sessions with my students the other day. The question was, which tests should we write in Cucumber? Because when you're testing an application, you have your high-level scenarios, you have your end-to-end tests, and you have really detailed scenarios that work at the really detailed level, whether it's at the field level in the UI, or maybe it's checking responses from a REST service. You have all this really nitty-gritty stuff. Do you put them in Cucumber as well? And obviously the answer is, it depends, but there is a rule of thumb. There's a really good rule of thumb which works quite well. It's what I call the does the business care rule of thumb. Basically what it means is that you ask yourself, well, do the business care about this? If that breaks, or is that something that you'd put in a user manual? I mean, as a tester, you've got due diligence, you're a professional QA person, you want to make sure that stuff works, but what goes into Cucumber? What goes into remember, Cucumber is living documentation. Cucumber is a communication tool, not a test scripting tool. If you use Cucumber for test scripting, whoa, don't go there. It will be horrible. It will be really, really bad. Will create very hard to maintain test scripts. Goes horribly wrong. I've seen so many test automation framework crash and burn like that. Don't go down that road. Use Cucumber selectively to describe your business requirements, to write executable specifications, and to put things that the business really care about. And then you can have other testing frameworks, other libraries, other approaches for more low-level, more granular tests. Now, sometimes you might choose to use the same underlying components, and that's really cool if you can do that. If you're using Java at all the levels, or JavaScript at all the levels, then you can use, if using, say, Screenplay, the Screenplay pattern, which is a really scalable approach to doing this sort of stuff, you can have reusable components at a business level all over the place that you can share between your acceptance criteria, your business-facing tests, and your more technical, your lower level tests. That works really well. But for the lower level tests, you want something that's reactive, that's fast, that's got all the software development tools behind it, makes it easy to maintain, easy to write, easy, but also that obviously gives you enough reporting for you to have confidence in. But it's really about something that's agile and nimble. Whereas your acceptance tests at the Cucumber level, they're more about documentation. They're about giving feedback to the business. They're about having a conversation about what the requirements look like and what the application should do. So for Cucumber, put the stuff that the business care about that should go into a user manual. Everything else, find somewhere else for it. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks for listening.